Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimakung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you. Chap. 15 Sec. 3 of Jane Eyre, an Autobiography.
As.
Jane Eyre, an Autobiography. Brontë. Chap. 15 Sec. 3. Oil. That is the light in which you view it. Oil. I must go in now. And you too. And played a game with Battledore and Shuttlecock. When he went in, and I had removed her bonnet and coat, I took her on my knee, kept her there an hour, allowing her to prattle as she liked, when much noticed, and which betrayed in her a superficiality of character, inherited probably from her mother, hardly congenial to an English mind. Still she had her merits, and I was disposed to appreciate all that was good in her to the utmost. I sought in her countenance and features a likeness to Mr. Rochester, but found none. No trait, no turn of expression announced relationship. It was a pity. If she could but have been proved to resemble him, he would have thought more of her. It was not till after I had withdrawn to my own chamber for the night that I steadily reviewed the tale Mr. Rochester had told me. As he had said, there was probably nothing at all extraordinary in the substance of the narrative itself. The Englishman's passion for a French dancer, and her treachery to him, were everyday matter enough. No doubt. In society, him when he was in the act of expressing the present contentment of his mood, and his newly revived pleasure in the old hall and its environs. I meditated wonderingly on this incident, but gradually quitting it, as I found it for the present inexplicable, I turned to the consideration of my master's manner to myself. Discretion. I regarded and accepted it as such. Thirst. I never seemed in his way. He did not take fits of chilling, however. When he met me unexpectedly, the encounter seemed welcome. He had always a word and sometimes a smile for me. One summoned by formal invitation to his presence. The part to amuse him. Then a fit. Indeed, talked comparatively little, but I heard him talk with relish. It was his nature to be communicative. I do not mean its corrupt scenes and wicked ways, but such derived their interest from the great scale on which they were acted, the strange novelty by which they were characterized, and I had a keen delight in receiving the new ideas he offered, in imagining the new pictures he portrayed, and following him in thought through the new regions he disclosed, never startled or troubled by one noxious illusion. The ease of his manner freed me from painful restraint. The friendly frankness, as correct as cordial, with which he treated me, drew me to him. I felt at times as if he were my relation rather than my master. Yet he was imperious sometimes still. But I did not mind that. I saw it was his way. So happy, so gratified did I become with this new interest added to life, that I ceased to pine after kindred. My thin crescent destiny seemed to enlarge. The blanks of existence were filled up. My bodily health improved. I gathered flesh and strength. I was missed still. Watches are now ugly in my eyes. Well, reader, gratitude, and many associations, all pleasurable and genial, made his face the object I best liked to see. His presence in a room was more serene than the brightest fire. Yet I had not forgotten his faults. Indeed, I could not, for he brought them frequently before me. He was proud, sardonic, harsh inferiority of every description, unjust severity to many others. He was moody, too, unaccountably so. I more than once sent for to read to him, found him sitting in his library alone, with his head bent on his folded arms, and then, when he looked up, a morose, almost a malignant, skull blackened his features, but I believed that his moodiness, his harshness, and his former faults of morality, I say former, I believed he was naturally a man of better tendencies, higher principles, and purer tastes than such as circumstances had developed, education instilled, or destiny encouraged. I thought there were excellent materials in him, though for the present they hung together somewhat spoiled and tangled. I cannot deny that I grieved for his grief, whatever that was, and would have given much to assuage it, though I had now extinguished my candle and was laid down in bed. I could not sleep for thinking of his look when he pulled in the avenue, and told how his destiny had risen up before him, and dared him to be happy at Thornfield. Why not? I asked myself. What alienates him from that house? Will he leave it again soon? Mice. Fairfax said he seldom stayed here longer than a fortnight at a time, and he has now been resident 8 weeks. If she does go, the change would be doleful. Suppose he should be absent spring, summer, and autumn. I hardly know whether I had slept or not after this musing. At any rate, I started wide awake on hearing a vague murmur, peculiar and lugubrious, which sounded, I thought, just above me. I wished I had kept my candle burning. The night was really dark. My spirits were depressed. I rose and sat up in bed, listening. To be continued.